Hi everyone. I got a few questions about how I'm utilizing Dr. Dre's color matching tool, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you. So, what is Dr. Dre's color matching tool? Basically, what it is it's this program right here. I have 1.2, and what it allows you to do is it imports a test image, which is the high quality version. It doesn't always have to be high quality, but you want to match one image to the colors of another image. So you import one image, and then you import the reference image. That is what you will be matching it to. And it will almost seamlessly and perfectly match the colors of that one to the other one. So right here I have two screenshots of Godzilla vs. Biollante, one of the Blu-ray, and this one is of the Laserdisc, which is what I'm color correcting to. So I have it in Photoshop to make it easier. And what Dr. Dre's color matching tool requires you to do is you have to scale it up, or at least have it where it's reasonably centered to match up at least a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do just real quick. Now I took two screenshots. These aren't the exact same frames. I just took very similar frames. So it's obviously not going to match up perfectly. You don't really need to match it up perfectly. That's not necessary. But it helps. The closer it is, the more it helps. And I'm just using difference to line it up. And so that's pretty good. It's definitely enough for the algorithm for Dr. Dre's color matching tool to be able to match them. So I'm going to export the background, which is the Blu-ray. And I like to save them as TIFFs because I found that if I save it as JPEGs, it tends to have some artifacts that don't end up too well on the final video. Save as. Ooh. Whenever I get that in Photoshop, it usually gives me some trouble, so I'm going to save it as a new name. So we're done in Photoshop. What we need to do in Photoshop was basically align the two images. So here's what we have. We have the Blu-ray and the Laserdisc, which are matched up in terms of alignment. So we go into the color matching tool, find those images. So we want to match the Blu-ray to the Laserdisc. So the Blu-ray is the test image, then into the reference image. What I'm going to do is I'm going to import the Laserdisc. So we have fast processing mode on. What I found is if you turn it off, it takes about probably 10 times as long. And for no reason that I can think of, because it has pretty much the same quality in the long run. So I guess it just takes up more CPU. So we're going to build the color matching model. And you see it's already, it's almost halfway there. And it's done. So what I like to do at this point is pull up the actual Laserdisc and see how closely it matches, because sometimes it doesn't always work, and I'll have to go in and do manual corrections and the Dr. Dre's color tools. And it's pretty seamless. It looks, I'd say, the exact same as the Laserdisc. Let's compare it to the Blu-ray. It's obviously a lot different. So that was just a quick little tutorial of the two different images and the way that I color correct them using the Dr. Dre's color matching tool. Another question I got is about how much of this Reconstruction will be using the color matching tool, and probably about 80 to 85% of it will be using the color matching tool, because there are some instances where like it wouldn't make sense to do that, like for example in the alerts where there are alert levels. I mean, that can just be done manually. And also like the title cards and everything, those are done manually. But especially for the live action footage, I'm going to be using Dr. Dre's color matching tool pretty much most of the time. So thank you for watching, and be on the lookout for any more updates about Godzilla vs. Biollante for the English on-screen text reconstruction. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.